Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. I said IBX Toycat slightly wrong there, but that was mostly because I was nervous about the new streaming setup. Or it's not actually a new streaming setup, I was nervous about the existing streaming setup. Because YouTube has two ways you can stream to it. I usually do one. I'm doing the other today just because it's easier to make the stream, like... You know, it's easier to like start and stop and everything else, but it's harder to turn into videos. But this doesn't need to be a video, because I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update in case you're curious about what's going on with the glass and the end, because right now, I mean always while I'm in this area, I'm smelting glass all the time. It's a thing I need to do and that I am doing. So yeah, we're going to take all of the glass that's smelted so far. It's only like 12 stacks or something, because we've got these, but then we've also got the stacks found over here. We don't have many stacks, but I'm going to place them, and we're going to talk, and then we're also going to, I don't even know really, this is just like I want to have it on record because everyone, you know, like after the last Shrunk stream, which was admittedly like I was just trying something out, it was nearly my birthday or something, things went a bit crazy because I accidentally used the wrong size shot glass, so I was drinking 3 times more than I thought I was. And you know, pro tip, in any situation where you do 3 times more of something than you intend to, you're gonna have a bad time. If I you know, like get 3 times as much glass as I need to, that's gonna weigh on me in some way, right? So yeah, basically I really didn't even need the shulker box. I don't know why I did that. But basically, I figure, you know what? We got some things to do, and let's do it today. Because again, I've got some friends coming around, and then we've got like a thing to do later tonight. And I figured, you know what? I want to play some glass in the meantime. So here you go. Come chill with me, chat, while I do my fun little thing. Keep up the good work, says Sips. Thank you very much. That sounds like a reason to Sips to me. So, yeah, you know, everyone always asks questions about the measuring jug, right? But rather than answering any of those questions, I wanna do some quick little science here. So my favorite drink, everyone knows it, like my melon juice here is bright green, right? Oh, I forgot, it's green, so it doesn't show on the green screen. So I've got a green drink here. You're gonna have to trust that it's green because it's invisible. What if it is literally an invisible bottle, right? Like, imagine that is a thing. But yeah, I love this so much. I really forgot it, right? Like, ooh. But so I've got a green bottle here, as you can see, and I also have a can of Tizer. So Tizer is the Great British Pop. It's actually probably the most famous British like soda outside of Iron Brew, I would say. So I figure mix red and mix green, or mix invisible. Wait, oh, this is too much, right? But mix them together, and what we can end up with is brown, right? So chat, make your guess. If this is the color of Tizer, as you can see, it is bright red. Also, thank you very much for the $9.99 super chat. Meow meow bing. Okay, chat. I've got a red drink here. I'm going to put some green in it. What color do you think it's going to go? Because usually I just be like, brown. I know my color science. Your chair's referring to. I need to get a new chair. I've just, honestly, I'm really, I know, I guess I'm really cheap about that sort of stuff. It hurts me to spend a lot of money on something that I don't need to, even though I probably do need to. But, you know, that's reasoning. So, chat, what color do you think this is going to go? Kind of, yeah, it's the same green as my green screen, if that helps you. I guess you don't know what color my green screen is. The same color as my chair that you can't... Wait, I'll turn it off for a second just so you can see the color, actually. Go to filters. If I show you right now, we can flick it on and off. So you see that? Oh, it's actually not the same color at all. It's so different. But, how is this green enough? This is green enough to go green. But also, sometimes... Whatever, you know, not my issue. So, yeah, either way. Reddish green, blue, invisible bottle. This is a post of invisibility, friends. This is what I've got right here. All I see is Toycat pouring something. That's all you need to see today. Red, brown, yellow. Where are the UK you from? I'm from roughly London. Like, I have a neutral accent because my grandmother moved here from Sri Lanka. So she learned, like, received pronunciation. And that's mostly what seeped through into my mother, which is mostly what seeped through into me. Anyway, so let's do this, chat. Oh, that is such a cool thing to watch. Okay, what color is it going, chat? Oh, it's going invisible color, I think. It literally is partially invisible, right? Like, call me crazy if you... I literally could be crazy here. By the way, big thank you for the super chat. Do appreciate it. I didn't see it, though. Hello, Toycat. You're an ocelot. Toy ocelot. I am, in fact. I don't think it's invisible. I think this is, like, a weird brown. I literally can't describe this. It is very close to brown, though, as best I can tell. And, it actually tastes surprisingly good. There's like a gingery flavor in this, mixed out with some melon. You get melon and ginger, which in most aspects of life is not a good thing, right? That is not what you need in the world. But today, it's a thing. So, am I drinking Coke again? I've got a big old measuring jug of Coke. Is it slightly invisible, or is it just me? Like, to the camera, it looks like it's shimmering colors. But that could be because I've got like a tiny view of it. Chat, what do you think? Is this coat colored or is it like shimmering green and red? Because I swear that's how my camera is. My brain is seeing what my camera is seeing. Can you break a block for me? Says Kick's legit. You know what? Just for you, Kick's legit. I will break a block for you. Because I'm sure there's like a block of something around here that's too ugly anyway. You know, I reckon this stone block right here, not even really necessary. Okay, there you go. And you know, I'm gonna even replace it for you in somewhere where it looks a bit better. Like, I'd say there looks better, right? There we go. Just for you, man. That is my high quality ability to do. It's brown see-through. This channel's getting weird. You know, I think the weird thing is thinking that weird is weird, right? Like, all the interesting things, all the cool innovations at one point were weird, right? You know, someone probably said the idea of, like, using your phone not as a phone, but as a computer. Someone would have been like, that's pretty weird. You know, why don't you just call it a pocket computer? But we still call them phones, right? We still call them phones. Despite the fact that if someone calls me on my phone, I'm like, whoa, no. I think you've made a mistake here, friend. This is not my telecommunications device. This is my internetal? What's the fancy word for internet? My global communications device? I don't know. Also, oh man, I like this, says always right. I like this stuff too. But my plan here, this is pretty good by the way. My plan here, for the most part, is just kind of chill. Let's talk some stuff, and let's prove that you can have a stream which does involve melon juice without it going off the rails. That's all I've got to prove. All I have to do is not go crazy, and we're good. Why were you on 2B2T the other day? That's a good question. Thank you for asking. I wasn't actually on 2B2T. There's a long story as to why a lot of people think I was that I don't want to reveal just yet. But it wasn't. Like, I can give you my... I don't lie to direct questions. If I have to lie about something, I'll be indirect. Maybe that's what you take from the melon juice thing. But yeah, to answer the 2B2T thing, I guarantee you 100%, I was not on 2B2T. Also, I moved to America, by the way, says Christian Ingmar Kioskvik. I don't believe that, but thank you very much. Probably $2 regardless. I mean, dollars are a solid currency. You know, honestly, I really hate and love the dollar at the same time. I have a bunch of them right now, because they only have one, and that, like, first of all, they only have $1 instead of like a 2, like Australia, Canada, the UK, etc. And second of all, because their dollars are dollar bills rather than coins, unlike the rest of the world. Like, it'd be the same as if the UK had a 70 pence note, I guess nowadays, like a 82 pence note or something. You'd be like, wait, that's not normal, that's not expected. Also, love from Edinburgh. Hey, good to see you, Stolen Galaxy. If you're from Edinburgh, I'm basically doing your favorite pastime right now, so... Someone says the US has $2 bills. Okay, don't get smart on me like, oh yeah, technically speaking. You know, the US technically has a $100 million bill, but you don't say that it's really a bill, right? It's if something is rare enough that you don't generally see it, then it doesn't exist. That's my new rule. Yeah, that applies to everything. If something's rare enough that you don't usually see it, it doesn't exist. And if you disagree, then you are wrong, I think. Someone says the pound is worthless, the US dollar is worth more. Even though the pound has sunk a bunch, it's still worth like 1.2, 1.25 US dollars. Hey, good to see you, your Sword King. We have $2 bills, just extremely annoying to deal with. They're just incredibly rare, like that's my understanding. You can find them technically, but also not. Also, nice jacket, IBX Train Dog. You know what, Chloe Booth, every one of your super chats, it's so mean-spirited. I don't even know what IBX Train Dog even means. The opposite of a toy? But no, in case you're curious about this. Oh yeah, let's talk about the jacket, actually. First of all, chat, tell me what you think. You know, I'll explain before I say anything else. Just what do you think about, I don't know what you call it actually, a blazer maybe? Maybe it's a jackal. What volume percent is the bottle you're drinking? I think it's 20% melons and then 80%, wait, it'd be 80% melons and then 20% other things. You can work out from that what you will. But no, yeah, tell me about the jacket. Okay, I love it. You look badass. Oh, that's a nice one. Good, nice. Yeah, okay, we got lots of friendly people here today. Thank you very much for the compliments. I like that. It means a lot. But so okay, now everyone's complimented the jacket. The goal again. I think it actually is a blazer. I want to say that's the definition. But yeah, the goal of this is like, have we ever seen Toy Cat's girlfriend? Toy Cat sadly does not have a girlfriend at present moment. I've shown off previous, like, I showed off my first, like, long-term girlfriend on YouTube, and I think I kind of regretted it after we broke up, and now, like, I don't know, like, at the time, it was kind of like, scorched earth, like I'd like to burn that part of my life down. Obviously now I understand, like, yeah, whatever, we dated and now we're not, and it was horrendous, but I guess I learned from the horrendous things. But at the time I was just like, I don't want to see her face, and I don't like that it's on my stuff, you know, one of the biggest things in my life is covered in her, you know. I don't know, it'd be like if, you know, I don't know, if I had a prized possession that was soaked in someone I didn't like's urine. Imagine if someone bullies you at school, and then you go home to play Xbox, and your Xbox smells like they peed on it because they did. You wouldn't like to play Xbox anymore, even if you really want to play some Minecraft. And yeah, so that's the girlfriend situation, in case you're curious. Very sad. I think honestly, like, I could see the idea. I know I like that YouTubers. I like when YouTubers share their personal life, but also I think it's kind of like you have to make sure it's cool for the person, and also you have to be okay to deal with the fact that, like, yeah, relationships are a temporary thing, and WTF was that analogy, says Cats H. Hey, you know, WTF is your analogy. Yeah, showed you who's boss, didn't I? Why are you covering the end in glass? I'm new. So the end was already covered in glass. I'm just recovering it. I know that's not answering your question, but I'm sorry. That's the best I'm going to give you today. Ages ago, you liked one of my tweets and it made me happy. I'm glad to hear it, man. Anyone watching from Croatia, Slovakia? Are you sure you don't mean Croatia, Slovenia? Does Croatia border Slovakia, actually? It might do. But yeah, also, BH, good to see you. Also, Toycat Loki gives us life advice, says Maddie. You're welcome. I am enjoying this live, says Alanir. You know, you are enjoying it live, and yeah, if you want to watch this later, by the way, click save later. Again, I hope it's not a wreck. If it does, that's when you see things become private. But the beard is taking over. I like it. Okay, you know, I've decided, like, I don't know what the event's gonna be, but I need to pick an event to get rid of the beard. In the same way, the only reason I grew the beard is because, like, my then girlfriend, the girl I was most recently dating did not like them, and I think with good reason. I think, like, it actually looks kind of ridiculous, if I'm being honest. But I was like, you know what, this is my one. I don't know. I like to, like, okay. When a relationship ends, you've got to, like, win that. In my opinion, this is really this is a bad way to look at any interpersonal relationships. But, like, in the same way I had, like, an event to start it, I want to have, like, an event to end the beard. But I don't know what it should be. Like, I don't know. If anyone in chat has a good idea on how to successfully end the beard, then let me know. You know, maybe we could raise awareness for fires in the rainforest by burning my beard. That could be I think you can, honestly, I think shaving by fire is probably, like, I know there's a reason we don't do it, and there has to be, I'm logically assuming. But, yeah, that could be a fun little thing, right? I reckon. Burn the beard alive. I mean, I think hair is by definition dead, right? Like, it's dead skin cells. There's a reason we don't really do much of hair. There's also a reason you can't eat hair. Well, I mean, you can eat hair, but you shouldn't. Dad, stop ignoring me, says Yuzora Itchy. Thank you very much for the €2 super chat. Do appreciate it, Mr. Yuzora. Is that your real name, or is that a weird, like, made-up Japanese? Did you see what's happened there? I fell inside of the glass block. Whatever. That's weird. We'll deal with the rest of that later. I'm going to try and deal with the easier towers first, actually. Even though we're running out of glass so fast. I guess we could stare at furnaces for a little bit, maybe. That could be fun. Cover the beard in glass. Now, if that's not a good idea, I don't know what is. I don't think I've ever heard one. Burn your face? No, actually, please don't, says Venus Left. I'm glad that even if we disagree, you don't want me to burn myself alive. That is a rare thing to find on the internet these days. Usually it's like, okay, I like you, but also you have a different opinion, so on fire you go. Or be eaten, or whatever the phrases may be. Shave it with a diamond pickaxe. Burn yourself to raise awareness for the forest. Honestly, right? Like, okay. So I love utilitarianism. I think I've said this, right? I think I've clarified. That's most of my that's most of where my beliefs come from. I don't know, like I appreciate the flaws in utilitarianism, but also I think that in general we should try and maximize the good we create for the world. And sometimes you have to suffer to create good, as long as you know you're creating good. Also, Toycat. Hey, Toycat, you drink? Do you ever poke smut? I actually don't. I don't poke smut. I did it a lot as a teenager, and I think I regret doing it then. It's one of those things where it's like, there are occasions where, like, oh yeah, if you go to a country where it's legal, why not? But otherwise, I'm not usually hugely excited. Also, KS says, what's your number? I'm trying to slide in. So my number is definitely not $1.99. My number is $33.33. That's the amount it costs to take me on a date, I believe we said in the previous stream. So yeah, there you go. I reversed your question right back round into got you in the right way. No, okay, you know, okay. One of the things I think is going to be weird about the future, because right now, when you meet someone and you want to know their number, you want to contact them, you say, "What's your number?" Right? That's another thing that I think is like, I don't know when it's going to change, but at some point we're going to be like, so, what's your Instagram? Or like, what is the even closest equivalent? Hey, Togatch, want to say I love your content. Your person is really interesting to watch. I wish I lived near London so we could meet up. Honestly, okay, all the people who messaged me, no offense to all the people. Like, thank you, first of all. I still haven't gone through all of them. I've gone through most of them, though. But most people didn't live near London, and it's like, I had like 2 rules, or 3 rules. And, I think the first one was the London one, so good job. People already ask about Insta. Okay, so bear in mind, I don't know how the modern world works in the slightest. But, like, I feel like... Also, what's that random bit of endstone doing there? Also, thank you very much for the super chat. Someone just said, why don't you play SMP servers? Do you mean like a... I'm trying to think, like a big YouTuber server? Like one of those sorts of things? Is that what you're asking? And if so, I don't know. I guess I don't like other people enough. Does this count as a cheap date instead? I think this is the cheapest date you can take someone on in a good way. So heck yeah, thank you very much for the $2, Kyler. Also, thank you, Olivia Sobo, for the $2 super chat. Do you have any tattoos or piercings? Says Brooklyn Bailey. I don't have either of those things. Okay, again, I feel like a lot of the world takes time. Okay, I try to look at the world of like a reductionist lens sometimes. Like, rather than just doing something, try to have a reason to do it. Also, Michael Moore, I'll come back to you, don't worry. Michael Moore, what did you do for work for YouTube? So when I was 13, I owned my own website that I don't really talk too much about. But I own my website where I basically sold advertising, but a weird new like internet-y form. It sounded like, I don't know, it's basically one of those like Web 2.0, like come up with an idea, give people the stats and the numbers and the advertising they want. Like, I think I did it in a really... I didn't even realize at the time, but I think I sold advertising in a way that was actually pretty cool, in my opinion. So yeah, I had an advertising site, and I sold advertising for it. But like, actual jobs since then, I've only ever done one real-life job where like someone else paid me to do a thing. I designed a Windows 10 app for a very, very large company, like one of the top 10 biggest in the world. To clarify, it was like a subsidiary of a subsidiary. But I like to say, like, I worked for one of the biggest companies in the world. Like, humble brag. I know, like, I feel like you can twist any facts to make them sound impressive, and that's the way I twist those facts to sound impressive. And then also, I was a freelance writer. Like, I wrote news. If I'm being honest, I wrote clickbait. Like, you ever read, like, about Rick and Morty season 10, but it's a filler article with nothing in it? You better believe I wrote that. I mean, not about Rick and Morty. I tried about Desperate Maids at one point, and I had to watch a fair amount of that series just to write about it. There's a lot of weird, fun stories about that. Also, I'm already out of glass, so here goes this plan, I guess. I guess we'll work on the map thing, maybe. Yeah, let's work on the maps. That can be a good, like, tester of my sobriety. Strawberry or chocolate milk, says Speedberry Jr. So, Kat, what is it like to be an entrepreneur? It's really weird because the rest of the world, you trade your time for money, and I've never traded time for money, but I do trade, like, effort, and I don't know, I feel like I trade a different part of my brain for money, which is really, like, okay, to put it in this example, in perspective, I could not upload for a week, but if I upload one really good video at the end of that week, then it could make more views and therefore money and therefore subscribers and therefore future potential of money than if I upload 14 videos that people don't like. So there's a weird, like, there's almost like there's like a weird relationship where I can't sell time for money, and I think that's a weird thing. But mostly, honestly, I just like I have to be both the person who motivates me and the person who's motivated by the thing. Motivated. not motivated. That sounds like you're saying something else. But yeah, there's your thing. Oh, to go back to the other thing. See, I try not to do things for the sake of just doing them. Like when I generally try to come up with like a reason to, or like I try to reduce things down to their base level. Also, if you thought about watching anime, I have not. I don't know, like it sounds like a fun thing. Also, drink, says Bill Mayers. Sure, you know, just for you. Actually, if this is a measuring jug, do you think I should use the spout for once? Ooh. Hope you enjoyed that, Mr. Bill. Your videos help my workday go smoother and also help me out in Minecraft. Thank you for the regular uploads and laughs. Thank you so much, Jacko, for the $6 super chat. Honestly, thank you for giving a weird amount. Honestly, you know, seeing $2 and $5, it's appreciated. Don't get me wrong. Like, any amount of money, it blows my mind that people want to give anything to an internet stranger that has a beard looking like this. Don't get me wrong. The fact that you give any amount is more important than the amount that you give. But whenever, like, when it's just like the fixed amounts, I'm like, okay, I get that. $1.99, $4.99. When you say a 6, it's like, yeah, someone had a reasoning behind that or something, and that's fun. That's cool in my opinion. So yeah, now that I've entirely ran out of glass, and it takes ages to smelt, like far too long for an internet stream. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna go to the thing. Oh, I can't grow facial hair and I'm 22. So it's on. I'm 24 and I can't grow facial hair. Just keep that in mind. Like this, you might think like, oh, but you have a beard. Do you know how long this took? Do you know how many months this is and how short it actually is? PTSD after the last melon juice stream intensifies. Also, geez, I'm losing sleep because of this stream. Where do you live? I guess you live in Russia. If that, you know, your story checks out. I was gonna be like, where do you live that it's that late? But totally makes sense that in Russia, where you claim to live, that it would be very late. It's 3 hours ahead in Russia, I want to say, because it's 1 hour for Europe, it's 2 hours for Far East Europe, and then it's 3 for Russia, or maybe it's 2 for Russia. In which case, you shouldn't be losing sleep. It's like 11 p.m. on a Friday. Also, Toykaz Mexico. Thank you, Chris Raid, for the $2 super chat. So yeah, we're gonna try next to go to the left. I reckon we can finish up the map on the left if we really try. So we're gonna go to the middle of that bay and then go through left. Also, you got your first paycheck yesterday, says Batata. Now that you've got your first paycheck, you can get used to paying the Toycat tax and, more realistically, actual taxes, which are probably significantly more than $20. I don't actually know what R20 is worth. I always get lost with what I think R is the Brazilian real, right? Let's check. What is an R dollar? R dollar. Indian rupee? It can't be, right? Is it? Maybe? The Rhodesian dollar? But yeah, thank you very much for the 20 R dollars. I appreciate it. Many people can't grow facial hair, sure, but they're mostly women, but that's not the point. Statistically, most people can't grow facial hair, right? I want to say women still outnumber men by quite a bit worldwide. I don't know at what point that changes around. But, yeah, fun fact for you right there. Toycat, do you like spicy water? You know, this is the worst thing. Honestly, isn't... Okay, you know, I know this is a stream where there's melon juice involved, but wouldn't spicy water be vodka, right? Like, am I crazy, or is that just right? No? Like, spicy water is vodka. No? Yeah? I think it is. Also, this map looks suspiciously like Spain and like Morocco or something. So when we get to the edge of this, we'll open up a new map, and then we go 2 more maps out, and then we're good. So another map here, maybe? Are we good? Hey, we're good. This one looks like Italy. Maybe all the maps look like European countries. I can't grow a beard at age 26, says Sword King. Just a goatee and a small mustache. Yeah, you know, okay. I wish facial hair awareness should be a thing, right? Like, hey, not everyone grows facial hair the same, or even adult. Okay, it's gonna be really tricky to actually know when I've gone all the way. Okay, what we'll just do is we'll fly out, and when we see the map is finished, we'll know we've gone after that, and then we open a new map. Is it the same map, or is it a different one? I think that's the same map, because it's got the same... Yeah, there we go. So we throw that away. We try another one. And then look at this. Oh, perfect. It's already all filled in one. So now we just start going downwards from here. So we make sure we go down the middle, which would be in the ocean. Also, thank you, Relefs, for the $2. Also, it's been a while since we've had a drink, so... Brazilian real. I'm going to Google Brazilian real. Like, I wonder how the currency actually is in terms of, like, I wonder, like, stability. Because, like, South America's famous for unstable currency. But, like, Brazil, I don't hear much about what's going bad there. Like, actually, I mean, you hear about global bad, but not, like, local bad. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Want to stream if I send you 7% vodka from Finland? That sounds like you are asking me to commit suicide. And you know what I say to suicide? I say, not for that price, amigo. But no, thank you very much for the offer. Honestly, you know, one of the things I've tried a lot of, I like trying new like alcohols because okay, this is a thing I want to get out in the world, but I like things that taste good usually, but like at least with alcohol, there's like an interesting dynamic to flavor. Nothing's ever gonna taste good, but it tastes different degrees of bad and different degrees of weird, and that's interesting to me. Also, I have no idea where this boat actually came from. I kind of want to know, but also, whatever, I guess. Okay, put this map there, and then we'll keep on working our way down. We can't fit through that gap, so we'll fit around the other side. But yeah, so Cat, please dye your beard electric blue, says Maddie. You know what, Maddie, I feel like you've said, like, 3 rude things now. So now I'm going to do the opposite of what you say. What is the opposite of blue? Probably red, right? I'll do that instead. Wait, you know, I'll shave the beard. That's the opposite of dyeing it blue. Also, thank you so much for the $4.99, Kirsten Rainey. I go to an all-school boyfriend. I want to go to an all-school. You know, I'm gonna say it the way I was saying it. I go to an all-girl boyfriend, and I want a school help? Question mark. I've actually lost up and down, by the way. I think this is the way I came from. Okay, so I actually do have advice for this because there is an all-girls school very close to me that I spoke to a lot of girls from an all-girls school, not through any, like, in very non-useful ways, I should clarify. Not in ways that were never going to lead to dating. Just in case you're like, oh yeah, my man, Toy Cat, all-girls school. Because as a guy in like a mixed-sex school, one of the dreams, maybe it's just me, is to find a girl at like an all-girls school, right? Because they're, you know, they're not going to be playing the weird game of like this and that. They're just like, hey, you are a guy. That is compatible. Let's talk about it. You know, there's no confusion as to what's happening there. So my advice, Kirsten Rainey, I don't know how old you are actually, but my advice is just like find any social situation which isn't the all-girls school. Literally any, because I've heard this is the thing, right? If you find a situation where there is a gender balance that meets your expectations. Oh, here's another related piece. In the UK, there's a city called Lincoln. It might not be a city. Oh no, it is. It is because it's so old that it's called a city before it really should have been. But so there's a city called Lincoln, and there's 2 universities in Lincoln. There's one which is like usual mix of genders, like 55 guys, 45 girls. That's how most universities are in the UK. And then there's another one that is like 90% women or some insane number like that. And I dated a girl who went. Oh, also, thank you so much for the. I just missed both those super chats. I just realized I have £2, so here's my Twigcat tax. Thank you very much. It's plus 3 hours and I have to wake up tomorrow. Also, for some reason, the site converts my... Oh, I missed the last bit. It converts something into pounds, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's how it works for everyone, if I'm not mistaken. If that's what you are saying. Imagine people wasting money on donations. Imagine what nerds they would have to be, right? Imagine what nerds they would have to be. But yeah, my advice, if you're in a place where the gender mix is not conducive to finding someone of the gender that you are attracted to, because if you're a lesbian or whatever, that's like the dream mix, right? Like, but if you want a different gender mix, you just find any situation where it's not that way, right? And that sounds so obvious when I say it like that. Like, how do you find it? But there are always events. You've just got to find and work out what they are. Spend this money on alcohol so I can say I bought you a drink. I will do that for you, Alina Khan. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I don't know what that thing will be, but I'll do it. You know, also, just for you. I've got to work my way through this. I like this at first, but Tizer is just not a tasty drink. Like, I would rather just drink pure melon juice. This started really good, but it's just kind of turned into that. Blue Girl says, I love you, Toy Cat. I'm British too. Thank you very much, Blue Girl. Don't know what makes you blue. Kiss a girl on the nose, says Coco Online. Okay, that's my advice. If you go to an all-girls school, you might be thinking like, okay, how are we going to make this work? Just kiss a girl on the nose. Just like, that's That's my new advice for everything, actually. Chat, can we make that our new, like, our meme advice for, like, when someone has a genuine question, we just go, kiss the girl on the nose. Because honestly, like, what situation can't be resolved by kissing a girl on the nose? Tell me one, chat. Tell me one situation in chat that can't be resolved by kissing a girl on the nose, and I'll tell you why you're wrong about it. Because I guarantee you that you are. Also, I think this is the bottom of this map, right? This little thin strip here? No, it can't be, because there's a swamp at the top of this. I need to find this map so I can find the bottom of it. Girl gets her nose cut off. Yeah, kiss her on the nose, because her nose clearly hurts pretty badly. Jesus, man, that was an easy one. Cancer is one. Okay, if I get cancer, you know, besides, like, getting me the cancer cure, kiss me on the nose. That's all. Oh, I'm not a girl, so don't kiss me on the nose. But, you know, it would help some people. Okay, so okay, that's the swamp. This is the sand. We go a little bit south of where we can see the island, which it's not actually an island, it's just a different part of the thing. And then we keep going down, and we're good. So we want to go back that way, or do we actually? Is this actually right? We're going to go inwards just in case. We might be making a horrible mistake, but it's better to make a small mistake than a big mistake. Crippling bankruptcy. Okay, so you've got crippling bankruptcy. The tax man's coming after you. Your creditors, the credit card companies, they're all coming after you. What do? You kiss them on the nose. Catches them right off guard. No one expects it, and they're like, you know what, actually, you're pretty alright, you know, I'll give you some more time to deal with this. So yeah, kiss a girl on the nose. It's the solution to every one of your problems. And if you disagree with me, then clearly you haven't tried it. Court case? Okay, so if the judge or the defense lawyer or the prosecutor, I don't know the American court system, if one of those people is a girl, kiss her on the nose. And actually that's probably going to get you... It's probably not going to go well for you, if I'm being entirely honest. But you know, sometimes proving a point is worth more than things going well. Also, thank you very much, Meme Lord, for the super chat. What if they're men, says Cats H. That's the one time it's not acceptable to kiss a girl on the nose. If she's not a girl, don't kiss her on the nose. But you know what? If you think there's even a chance she might be a girl, what if there's a girl hidden inside there? Then you got to kiss her on the nose anyway. You know, there's no point playing hard to get. There's no point being around the bush. That's how you got to do things. Court system is mostly the same. Yeah, no, I only know about the American court system from TV. I actually have cancer. I would let kiss a girl in the nose. One sec. I read that entirely wrong. I actually have cancer in I would kiss a girl in the nose or let her kiss my nose, says Levi Zatina. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope all gets better. But Segniful, do you hear that, chat? Do you hear that? We have an actual cancer patient. Is that correct? I'm not sure. I don't want to be rude to anyone with cancer. But we have someone with actual cancer, real life, real cancer. And you know what they say? Kiss the girl on the nose. That's the official advice. We have real confirmation, real proof. Because that's just what you do. It's just logical. Best logic on YT. Love it, says Arcade Dad. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Really appreciate it. The green screen is dying. Yeah, I don't know why the green screen's dying. I think my light's pointed in slightly the wrong direction. You know, I'm going to fix that. Oh, I never even explained... by the way, I missed the super chat. It was on screen. What if she got no nose? You kiss her anyway, of course. On where the nose should be. Honestly, you know, if Voldemort had just been kissed on the nose, maybe he wouldn't have killed so many wizards. I'm just saying. Consider it, chat. Consider it. What if the girl is a Linity? Just to clarify, this should be a consensual kiss on the nose. That is a key part of this. You know, that should be a key part of any kissing activity you engage in, probably. Can you remove a restraining order with a kiss on the nose? Yeah, kiss the restraining order on the restraining order's nose. Everything has a nose, you just gotta look for it. It's like nipples, you know? You can milk any animal, you just gotta try hard enough. You can kiss any girl on the nose. You've just gotta wonder... You've just gotta have a pretty loose interpretation of what the girl is and what the nose is. But you can kiss any girl on any nose, I assure. I assure you very much. What if Voldemort was a girl, then how do you kiss her? Yeah, exactly. If she was a girl, then you'd kiss her on the nose. But because Voldemort was a guy, I think at least that's canon. You know, we haven't heard J.K. Rowling's update on that one. He was actually a trans single mother. Who knows for sure? We don't know yet. But that is best, you know. that's the reason that he ended up so messed up. No one would kiss him on the nose, and so he got rid of it because it was like, if no one's kissing me on this anyway, why do I even bother? And you know, I feel that. I feel strong empathy with that position. So this is going... Okay, these maps are going to be the last ones to do. We'll throw them in the chest for now. We start with these maps because they're the easiest ones. We just slowly go left from up... Oh man, this is hard. Kiss the platonic concept of kissing a girl on the nose. I don't understand that, but yes, do that too. 100%. Okay, there. Here. Oh, we did it. We didn't even mess up this time. I need an item frame though, so we're going to take one of these. And we're going to put it up there. Just to keep things simple. Kiss her so she knows you like her, but knows is said we like knows. Now that is beautiful. That is peak advice right there. We're never going to go above that. Oh, look at that. It's perfect, chat. It's perfect. Honestly, I might be better at this after a little bit of Midori than I was before. Hi, thank you for 200. Let's see if I can get 300. Let's see if you can. No, the best way to get subscribers, because I mean, like, it's cool to give money to me. You can give me as much money as you like, and I think that's cool. Like, you know, pro tip for anyone: if you give me money, it's better than not giving me money, right? That's my usual advice if you're ever nervous about something. Give the person. Oh wait, that doesn't go there. That goes over here. It looks like. Yeah, I made a slight mistake, but I adjusted the mistake, and then... There we go. Look at that. We've actually made some really positive difference here, I would say. Just on the stream, I'd like to say you look hella fresh today, Toy Cat. Thank you very much. I'm going to explain the jacket, actually. It's going to be great. It's going to be a wonderful explanation. You're all going to enjoy it. It's going to be the best thing you've ever heard. But for now, where should we go on this next? Like, we're making really solid progress on that part of the map. But it's just depressing to see, like, all of this. Oh, my friend's here. Oh, it's 9:45. I'm gonna go let my friend in, and then he's gonna explain what's up. No, I'm gonna explain what's up. Be right back. Don't forget me. If I die, super chat or something. Nice new red, whatever that is, by the way. It looks like the shirt every. It's a very common like shirt pattern, but you have it on your hoodie. Yeah, I'll ask the stream to describe what I'm trying to say. You can get live feedback from strangers who will be mean to you if it's bad and nice to you if it's good. Unlike your friends who will just always say it's good, or they'll say it's bad even if it's good, you know? Hello. It's your boy Toy Cat. And I am... Isn't that funny? Like, you know, you can't always trust people you know. Because sometimes... I'm actually out of... Okay, I have a problem, chat. I get out of breath. Like, bear in mind, I can run for 20, 30 minutes, like, at a time. I get out of breath when I climb the stairs. Is that a sign I'm dying? Like, it's not many stairs. There's like 12 stairs to climb. And I do climb them fast, I'll admit. But I'm like fully like, whew. Yeah, let's take a drink. Let's chill from that. Why does the map have spaces? I'm new to this stream, says Lumir. I'm just slowly filling it in. It takes a long time to fill out the giant map. It's a lot of stuff that we've got to fill in there. So next up, we're gonna go to the north, I reckon. Oh, are you coming up now? Yeah. Oh, let me show you something cool. Okay. So you know in Minecraft there are maps, right? Yeah. I've been working on this. It's like. What is that? It's a lot of individual maps making a big one. Oh, so it's like the entire world, like. I agree with that. Okay, so internet, where is? Okay, show your hoodie off to the. Sure. Do I need to kneel again? You might. You need to get like a guest share. I feel. I'm actually gonna get a new one of these because this is green. If you look, it just green screens out. So
oh shit!
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh, you swore on the internet. You now owe me the whatever. Yeah, it's all gone now. He said shed like the thing that I have the shed sausage in. Jeez. No, yeah. So internet, tell Matthew what you think of his hoodie. You can be honest with him, and you know what? He's good. And that's because honestly, like people, you've got to admit, like friends, they'll either say it's good when it's not good, or they'll say it's bad when it is good, right? Like that. Well, I mean, there's a lot of lying involved.
I get an honest opinion from you.
Well, yeah, that is my. I'd like to believe that's my thing, right? Okay, we got hoodie is beautiful, looks blood, Canadian.
Yeah, I just massacred a whole family earlier.
It was a
Sorry,
black
guys.
hoodie this morning, but it looks like a hoodie. The worst. It's sort of weird. Good. It's good. It looks fresh. That's a good one, right? Like Subway level, you know. You could play that into there. Kiss him on the nose. That's a joke. We'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
Looks nice. Yeah, the majority, like 90%, think looks nice.
Yeah.
There's one guy's like meh, or Flo Cully does not like your hoodie, but everyone else seems to be on board with
it. Jealous.
I mean, I would be suspicious if 100% of people said it was good, right? I'd be like, nah, that's one of you dislikes it.
I mean, that's why people wear different clothes, right?
That is, yeah. I mean,
otherwise, we would all be wearing the same uniform.
yeah. Do you think there is an objective best way to look?
No.
Not even for girls, because I feel like with guys, it's much more like all guys center around like 5 on the bell curve, but like women are like all around 10 and 1, right? An inverse bell curve.
I mean,
Do you think there's an objectively best looking woman?
I feel like as men, we're a bit biased, but
Yeah, internally, like from you to me. But do you
like,
think
I'm sure most girls would say, oh, mainly girls around 5. Like, I feel like that's.
Do you actually think that's what they think about? We're gonna ask.
And there's obviously objectively better.
Wait, women of the stream, unite. So this is a theory I've had in my head for a long time, but I like Matthew's take on it. What do you think about? Also, you murdered Canadians. Yeah, it looks so Canadian. I don't know why. What about that? I was thinking it before, but I couldn't
I'm
like
actually
pin
a
it.
secret Canadian.
Hey, sorry about. I can't do my Canadian accent. I learned how you say a boot because it sounds like a boot to us, but they say a boat. A boat.
A boot?
But then they say like it's like they're saying, yeah, there you go. I can teach you Canadian here. But no, most women are beautiful. So yeah, my theory. Okay, tell me if you agree with me or Matthew.
Well, that's makeup. Makeup hides a lot of the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, yeah, what I'm saying, women can, even if you are a 5 in woman terms, you can take yourself to a 10, and when you look like a wreck, you go down to a 1.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're a 5 as a guy, when you have a bad day, you're a 4. When you have a good day, you're a 6.
I feel like for men, like, if you just work out a bunch and get big muscles, then that's how you get better looking.
I feel like that's probably true. Why don't you work out a bunch then? If you know it's objectively better looking, if you think that would take you to a 10, why haven't you done it?
I mean,
Matthew?
I do a lot of exercise.
Not enough. Oh, so why'd you do exercise but not the muscle building?
Because it's healthy, isn't it?
Also, okay, so Ashley says men are closer to 4 to 6. Women are literally everywhere. You right? We got a lot of kissing on the nose. It was just going on here. Men should wear more makeup. What do we got here? Okay, I don't think anyone's properly. Okay, chat. You gotta. Do you think women group around 5, or do you think they group around 10 and 1? That's my argument. He thinks they're mostly around 5 because I think guys group around 5. Like there aren't many objectively attractive guys and objectively unattractive guys. Like unless you're wildly fat and don't care about your hygiene, but there aren't actually many guys like that.
Yeah.
And there aren't many guys who are like 10 out of 10 bodybuilder and also, I don't know, always at their best. Or maybe there are.
I mean, I'm agreeing with you that I view it the same way as you.
But no, that's why we're asking girls, because
Yeah.
you reckon. So I'm only going to trust anyone who looks like a girl here. Yeah, okay, B and Kyla and
By their little,
Shay.
like, avatar.
I mean, I recognize people from the stream already. Yeah, I mean, like, they've got female
Oh,
names
and
too,
their
right?
names,
Like,
yeah.
Kyle is definitely a guy. Katz is definitely a girl. Caden is... Actually, that could go either way, right? Like... you know, what sort of a name is Caden? Can we pause this conversation and say, like, hey, man, why do some people live in countries where that's a name? Alina says, women group around 8, but maybe I'm just gay. Do you think you can trust a gay woman's opinion more or less than us? Or do you think it's the same problem
I
where...
think it's similar.
Women, okay, Arish says women group around each other as 10s, while guys group around 0 to 4. I don't think they like guys very much. All guys are 0 to 4 and all women are 10s.
But you also have that group thing, like if there's a group of girls, they sort of average out.
No, you always have girls with a more attractive friend, right? That's
Yeah. But like if there's a group of them, if you look at them from afar, you don't see as their flaws as much. They sort of blend into one.
I think you see a most attractive and a least attractive, and then you see
and then the rest are
then there's an average. Yeah,
don't
like
really
the
care.
I can see that. Whereas I think when you see a group of guys, they all look the same, perfectly the same. Like even if you've got like a huge difference in there, it's a real thing. Sheep are the best. Okay, guys are freeze except Toy Cat. He's a 10. That's a real girl. That's a woman's name. See, I am attractive on the internet.
Pretending to be a woman.
It could be. You know, they spent all this time creating their account. I think girls are 11 and guys are -1. I think we found the lesbian in that one. Men are 4 to 8, women are 2 to 10. I think they're all just about agreeing with me more. We could ask Tom's girlfriend, right? Like, she seems like she's like a psychologist or something, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I value her opinion too much.
Oh, okay. You know what? This is the internet, but she's not going to see it. So
Yeah.
why don't you value her opinion very much?
I don't really want to go into it on the internet.
I kind of that's why I want to. You know, like this is sorry. We're not talking about Tom's girlfriend. We're talking about a girl named
What if they're
Mercedes.
watching right now in the pub and
No, we're
I'm
talking about
so shitty
Mercedes,
shit?
not Crystal.
Okay.
Mercedes.
Ah.
Why don't you trust Mercedes' opinion very much?
I like how you chose a similar name.
Yeah, a stripper name. Yeah, a stripper name. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gay, but pretty freaking hot. Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Girls are female usually. Good observation. He's married to Matthew Lowe. I mean, he did say, "Honey, I'm home" when he got in. Yeah, like it's 2019, guys.
Announcement stream, guys. This is the wife reveal.
I think you are the only friend that like appears on live streams every now and then because you come to my house whenever I'm streaming. And oh, do you want some Midori?
Oh,
Do you want to try this first?
This time. What?
Oh, yeah. You gotta not swear. I lost even more money now. It's all gone. All of the money. There's just a pile that you're burning.
Not allowed to swear.
No. So if you swear frequently, this is a live stream, so it probably doesn't matter. But I usually avoid swearing for the sake of like, you gotta save them. You know, you gotta charge it. It's like a Super Saiyan beam.
Power up, yeah.
If I swear once, you're like, stop right fucking now. Everyone's gonna be like, whoa, whoa. But if I go, hey, what's going on, my effing friends? You effing good? I'm effing good. Then you can treat swear words as a commodity, or you can treat them as
someone died.
What did I say?
You press F to pay respects.
Oh, look at that. Whoa! Literally, wow, he swore. You see that? Look, I charged that for that long. I blew it on this one demonstration.
I feel like it was worth it though. Look at that. Look at that chat.
Yeah, I did it for the chat, really. Yeah, well, do you want some of this from the bottle, or you can have... It's mixed with Tizer here. Do you know Tizer?
Not really.
Okay, give this a try. You can use the straw, you can not. It's your choice. Oh, metal straws. I want to hear your opinion on that, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I enjoy that.
Have you ever tried Tizer before that?
No.
It's great. British pop. It's the one, like...
Oh, I might have done around your house. I thought it was like some weird alcohol. But...
Oh, yeah, no. It's to be fair, in this context, it would make sense if it was alcohol. You got me there. Oh, God. WTF is that? But no, so you like it?
Not showing this on stream yet.
Oh, no, I have.
Oh, yeah.
I mixed it live, because... Wait.
So bad on the camera.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
It looks so different. It looks so different. I don't understand. I think it's the green screen effect.
Darker, but like, it does look bad in real life as well.
The reason why is this. This is, like, do you see that? It's, can you see how it's invisible?
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting. I need to kill this Enderman. This is a problem. But, what's the best way to fight phantoms? You know, I'll pass that question down.
I literally don't know.
Oh, do you actually know what phantoms are?
No, I don't.
Oh, you've not played Minecraft since
I haven't played Minecraft in so long.
Oh, you need
probably
to.
the last time I played was around your house.
Oh, really? That lost? Oh, wow. You should get back into Minecraft. Like, there was a lot of years where they were kind of like messing around with it, but like, the internet seems to agree. Like, obviously, I've been playing Minecraft for years, so my opinion's kind of biased. But the internet agrees that like it's gotten really good recently. Like, part of it's just like now it's become like a meme. It's that old that it's gone from cool to good to cool again.
It's a cyclical system.
Yeah, it really is. Like in 3 years, we'll be like, oh, Minecraft's overrated again, and we'll go for it's a cycle.
Yeah.
Like I think that's why so many cultures believe that time goes in a circle, right? Because everything repeats itself.
Yeah, I mean, seasons, right?
Yeah, seasons are probably the best example of that, right? Every single summer though, I'm like, I can't wait for winter, and at the peak of winter, I'm like, oh, you know, I could do like a spring at least.
Do you enjoy winter more than summer?
A lot more. Do you actually enjoy the other way around?
I enjoy both equally.
Really, equally?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy about summer?
Like,
give me one good thing about summer.
I mean, it's just everywhere looks nice.
Really? Oh, you mean like scenery-wise?
Yeah.
But I mean,
you gotta have a bit of refresh. Like, you gotta switch between them, you know?
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. Living in a place where it'd be permanent winter would make me sad, but also living in a place where it's permanently hot would make me sad.
I feel like I would prefer permanently winter though.
Yeah.
More than summer, because I like in winter it's easier to get hotter by like putting clothes on. But
Yeah,
in
yeah, it's
summer,
so much easier to.
it's really hard to cool down sometimes.
I think that's a UK thing. In when I speak to Americans, they're kind of cool with both. Like, you know, they're like, oh, 38 degrees. They say it in like 115 degrees, but
Yeah.
they say 38 degrees. Wow, that's not hot at all because they have air conditioning everywhere.
Oh, right.
Like, I have an AC unit here, but I'm probably the only person you know, right, with any AC.
Yeah. If like an average British person walked in, they wouldn't know what that was.
Oh, did you know what it was
I
before?
mean, I probably thought it was something. I don't know.
Okay, now we've got official confirmation. It's not just me saying it. The average British person would not know what an AC looks like because it is that. Also, I agree with your friend. Winter is the best, says Eleanor. You know, Eleanor and you both agree that winter. Well, I mean, I think winter is the best too, but
We all agree.
we all agree. You know, chat. If you think summer's the best, get out. Literally right now, out. We'll wait. We'll wait. Get out of here, you summer-loving monsters. It's actually summer in the southern hemisphere right now. Oh no, winter in the southern hemisphere. Do you know that
I mean,
intuitively, or do you have to think and then do it?
probably not. I don't really pay attention to stuff like that.
I mean, what exists in the southern hemisphere besides Australia, right?
Yeah.
Name one thing of note that's happened there in the last ever. I think you'll find nothing.
It's winter there now.
It's. But okay, see ya. Yeah, get out here tonight. If you like summer more, you're doing it wrong. If you think that it's easier to cool off than it is to warm up, get out. You're doing it wrong. You don't understand human bodies because you do activity even to warm up, but to cool down you just lay there and do nothing. And I feel like humans are inherently built to do things, not no things. That's my words on this. Warmth. Also, let's do a shot. Let's do this.
Okay.
Do you want to go first or shall I? Because we've only got one.
You can go first.
So first of all, this is a Liechtenstein shot glass.
Should I bring a chair up here?
You can sit on the AC if you want.
I mean, I'll bring a chair up.
Yeah, we might be here for another like 10-15 minutes. So that's a good idea. But okay, you got 5 minutes of just me now, chat. If you wanna say anything precisely to me, you can do it. That's a thing. Is he sitting or kneeling? Oh, he's been kneeling the whole time. That's his commitment to this live stream. You gotta give him something for that. As a German, I feel deeply offended how you pronounce Liechtenstein. I hate the word Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein? Lichten? I can't Liechtenstein. It's not a thing I can do, I'm sorry. Okay, so now you just gotta wait, I'll uncrop my camera and then ungreen screen it too, probably. So now, there you are. But now there's blue, so I just ungreen screen. There we go. It looks a bit weird in the background, but now you're actually on camera. But
Cool. Did you do your shot?
I didn't. That'd have been a good time to do it, right? There's something.
Come on,
It's not like it's on my controller or anything. See, why is the shot not see-through? Oh, because it's the green screen's off. That's why.
great.
Dory's such an easy drink to shot, by the way.
Don't spill it this time.
It's hard to fill a shot perfectly because it's only 25 mils if you perfectly fit it, right? So you just got 23 mils, not 25. Except this time it's not a mess, says Ferrum. Yeah, the last stream was a bit of a mess. I went through an entire melon juice bottle. That's what this is, melon juice.
Yeah, melon juice is great.
Melon juice is really great. Again, there's the plausible deniability if you don't directly say it.
But that's the map.
Oh yeah, you can. So you know the trick where you can put like
Yeah,
painting. Yeah, like this is my house. This is my storage room. Do you know barrels? I guess you don't.
I don't. But
These are chests, but like they're new, and you can open them without needing them to open.
Okay.
Yeah, so I store like glass over here maybe, and etc. etc. Talk about Minecon. What do you know about Minecon, Matthew? I know you don't know much. That's why I'm asking.
Convention where Minecraft people gather.
Oh, you think it's a convention? Do you? Would you
I mean, it's
intuitively guess?
It's called Minecon.
So,
right?
yeah, it's called Minecon, is it not, chat?
Unless it's a con and they're
It's it is a con. Okay, real person. When was the last time you heard anything about Minecon? Like years ago, right?
I mean, you might have mentioned it
I.
in passing,
But you're not being smart and like subtle with what you said. That was like genuine thoughts about Minecon, right? See, he hears Minecon. Either it's a convention or it's a con. Yeah. So no, they changed it into a live show that they call Minecon. And it's like, but that's not a con, is it? They're like, we're gonna just call it that anyway. We're gonna say it's Minecon Earth. It's everywhere, but also it's nowhere, and that annoys me.
Right.
Like,
So they switched it up from a convention to just a live stream, basically.
but they didn't switch it up. They just took the name on something else. You know, it's like if I switched up this live stream, but instead it was a bottle of rum? Like, is it still a live stream? I mean, it's called a live stream, but also it's...
I'm really confused. What, you're drinking rum or...
No, the live stream...
concept of live
okay,
streaming
so
is
what
a
if the
bottle
next
of rum.
what if the next live stream, you could subscribe and see it ready, but instead of a live stream where you could see me talk for an hour or whatever, it was a bottle of rum called Toy Cat's live stream. You'd be like, that's not Toy Cat's live stream. You'd say, wait, that's... Yeah,
I mean, that's your next live stream now, right?
Introducing the brand new. Also, it's kind of a British word. It might be. I'm guessing from the confused chat, but.
I mean, it's short for convention, right?
But also, no, oh, sorry,
The
con in the.
word getting con.
Yeah, getting con. I think that might be
con
British,
man.
right? Yeah, like a con man.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that outside the UK. I learn these things
I
just as I
swear I
go.
watched like an American show which had literally a guy who said he was a con man.
Really, he said he was a con man. Oh, maybe it is actually. I'm an Aussie living in Germany. ATM. There was a couple of heat waves about a week ago. Sucks for you. Oh, the one downside to winter, by the way.
They're saying it's short for convict.
Convict. No, it's short. Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Americans probably do that. Okay.
Yeah, Americans have a lot more convicts than we do. Have you ever looked into like the actual numbers of it too?
I
Like,
haven't, no.
they have more people incarcerated than the population of like half of the sovereign states in the world. Like it's a huge number. Yeah. Oh, you see, swore again. Take a
It's
shot.
just a habit. Okay.
Okay, this is the new rule. Matthew gets me demonetized. He takes a shot.
I mean, this
I'll
is
take
really
some of
easy
this.
to do shots on. So.
It's good alcohol. It's good alcohol. We found it.
I thought it was melon juice.
That's right. What did I say?
You said it was alcohol.
Oh no, I was saying like ow.
Ow, melon
Oh,
juice.
like the cow is whole because there's a cow, and I was saying ow because I was hurting from the melon juice. That's what I said. There was an alcohol, yeah. Good save.
Oh, you just killed the cow.
Yeah, because it was hurting me.
Yeah.
It was hurting. See, yeah. Yeah, actually, I'll kill them all. Yeah, I'm sure you know this one, but when you kill a cow with a flame, it drops cooked meat.
Yeah.
It's my favorite little way of saving
I
time.
feel like when we played Minecraft like ages ago on Xbox, that was like all you were doing. It was like, I'm getting cooked meat, guys.
I was the
Just
cooked
with a-
meat guy.
Just with a
That's...
flint and steel. Just like.
Oh yeah, with Flint. Yeah, I do remember that actually. It's been some time since the Minecraft 360 days, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're all like grown up people now. I always think like, oh by the way, did you hear about Cube World? I think it happened on the way here for you.
I probably didn't hear about it then.
Do you-
Cycling.
Do you know Cube World?
Yeah, I do know Cube Build. I've pre-ordered it when it was in the little stage, and
What do you
nothing happened with it.
What do you
for
think is happening with
years.
it right now?
Is it being released again, or is it just dead?
So every single 3 months, he's been tweeting and then going missing, not responding
Yeah,
to
yeah,
anything. He took down the website even, where people could even download it if they did
Yeah.
own copies. He just announced it's coming out on Steam like in like 2 weeks or something, like really, really soon. So
Do people who have purchased it get a free copy?
at first I was like, man, Steam, how are you even gonna apparently so? I don't know how, because like, I wouldn't know.
email you a code, right?
do you know the email you used for it all those years ago?
Probably the same.
6 years ago, you had the same email as now. Wow, you
Well,
are
don't you?
you are a man with like clearly you can keep your stuff intact. No, I have so many emails like
I've
because
probably recovered the password a fair few times, but I
But-
definitely because it's just easier.
but okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna guess based on our similar area. But you started with like a Hotmail or something,
Yeah.
then maybe had a Yahoo, and then maybe had a Gmail,
No, I never had.
and then you never had a Yahoo.
I went from Hotmail to Gmail, and then it's literally.
Oh, so you've only ever had 2 in your life.
I've had a few other emails, just like you want to get like these free trials.
Oh, okay. Pro tip for that: there's free mail services where you don't even have to sign up. You can just have no password emails. That's the best way to do that.
Okay.
I think it's called like Yelp Mail or something. I use it to send stuff myself on a public computer where I don't want to log in. Pro
That's pretty
tip.
cool.
Yeah, now you know. We need to get Matt a chair. He's got a chair now. He's not
Yeah.
kneeling.
Yeah, I didn't grow like 2 inches in height.
I mean, it looks like you. Oh, are you short? Oh, were you shorter than me
there's a
when you're
little-
kneeling?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Can you show the?
Maybe not. Maybe I'm the same.
How
I
are
was
you
a bit-
taller than me while kneeling?
I was a bit closer.
Wait, one
because
sec.
I'm a bit closer.
I need to be taller than you for just a second. That's all I need in this world. If you don't know, Matthew's crazy. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm
Matthew's crazy tall. Like, how do you know how tall you are in like foot and inches?
No, I haven't measured myself in ages.
When was the last time you
No.
did measure yourself? Move the
I
microphone.
mean, I don't think I've ever measured myself
There you go. I moved the microphone.
unless it was in like lower school.
Wait, really? You haven't?
Yeah.
Okay, surely a girl's been like, "Ooh, how tall are you?" And you were just like, "I don't know. Stop
I'll
asking
be
me
like,
questions.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that. Surely a girl's asking you, being like, "I'm curious." Like height is like a big advantage in the world,
I'll
right?
just get them to measure me, to be honest.
Oh, that's it. Wait, that's like a pro strength. You know, okay. Even if you're tall and you know your height, I think that's the move, right? Like, I don't know. Do you have a measuring tape at yours? You know, like, yeah, we could go back there and we could measure me.
It's never been that easy though.
I mean, I reckon if you just, I reckon it could be that easy. I reckon if it's not that easy, then
I mean, it probably can, but it hasn't.
that's the new goal. Whenever we're doing a thing where there's strangers involved, I'm gonna try and get one of them.
Into asking my height, and then
I'll bait them into asking your height by me bragging about how tall I am, because I'm not tall. I'm like perfectly average. I actually wait. How tall would you say I am? Like in terms of like average, below average, above, like.
Average, yeah.
Okay, so in terms of in terms of the UK average, I'm an inch above it, so I just say that's average, right? But if I brag about my height, they might start to believe it if I'm confident enough. I don't know if that's true, but
You're pretty tall for.
yeah, as long as you're not in the same room,
Right?
because compared to them, I will be tall. Like I don't know if a girl. Again, this is my guess. I don't know if someone's taller than you, you don't spot how tall they are. You just like he's taller than me.
Yeah, that's true.
So my theory is if I brag about my height so much, like I'm the tallest, I'm so tall, they're not going to like it, but they're going to be like, maybe he is tall. And then you come into the room like, oh yeah, sorry, I was just getting getting the drinks, getting some salmon, whatever you're doing for the...
salmon at the bar. I'm going to have to ask for salmon at the bar now.
But then you can come in and be like, oh yeah, so... how's it going? I'm feeling pretty short today, actually. And they're like, whoa, how tall are you? Maybe don't say I'm feeling pretty short. Just, ask about the weather.
I mean, I kind of want to say that now.
I'm feeling pretty short.
Yeah, that's a really good opener. Just ask about the weather.
Is it not? Okay, what is an... I don't actually know what an opener is, like, because most people, I feel like... actual openers are really bland and boring.
I mean,
never...
just talk about anything, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like the
you can
weather.
talk about the weather, but
Yeah,
it's
there
not-
you go.
But it's still a common thing to talk about.
No, common things
It's
to
not
talk about in
very
the elevator, not with a... I think people would praise you for being so... I think Twicat's slightly less than 2 blocks. That's true, actually. And I think Matthew's probably slightly more than two blocks. A block is a meter, so... Are you 2 meters? Do you know what a meter looks like? Or do you...
It's about that big, isn't it?
Exactly, you're 2 of these too. No, do you know measurements in foot, or do you know them in meters?
They're both. We're in the UK, aren't we? So we
Hybrid
measure,
system, yeah.
like everything differently.
The worst, yeah, like it's liters for every drink except milk, and then it's like miles for everything.
And beers.
Oh yeah, pints for what? Okay, yeah. So except for alcohol and milk, and then there's a few other things I want to say too. Probably. Yeah, that's liters. It's 1 liter. Oh, I went to America recently. They measure bottles in liters too, which is weird. Everything else is in fluid ounces, but bottles go in liters because why not? I guess. But yeah, we've got a hybrid system. Aren't you guys British? Aren't you guys British? Oh, you gave away my identity. I've been pretending to live in Canada this whole time.
I mean, they don't know that if I was lying. So.
Aha! People are always lying on the internet. Alcoholic milk, you playing Zelda. I should be playing Zelda, clearly. Oh, sorry. What do you think about the metal straw, by the way?
It's interesting.
No, you gotta go more than that. You gotta denounce it, or you've gotta say it's the best thing since sliced bread. Side note, sliced bread isn't very good. Like, buy your bread non-sliced and then slice it yourself. It'll taste a bit better, because you'll get the right thickness.
I don't know. Are you like that good at cutting bread?
No, but I mean, bakers aren't very good. Like, I don't know, like, sometimes you want a thick slice, sometimes you want a thin slice. But,
Wait, so you have like a thin slice and a thick slice in the same
well, I just don't
sandwich?
eat bread, if I'm being honest. Like, actually, wait, that'd be perfect, yeah. Thick slice to hold the toppings and a thin slice to cover it. That's a perfect sandwich. Why do you want them the same size? You don't. You just happen to have it that way. Yeah, I'm convinced, actually. I'm fully convinced of my own point here. I'm actually achieving stuff in Minecraft, which is impressive. For the record.
You're just filling out maps. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to go to a place, fill out a map,
What
and
you
add
should
it.
have done is writ a T first.
Would you believe if there was a giant T? Oh, no, there isn't.
I mean,
I put IBX over here.
You should like draw stuff. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, you mean with the maps
Yeah.
themselves? So like, there's empty maps and then there's a T out of non-empty maps.
Yeah. Or
But-
the opposite.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool actually. Do you still not have bread? Yeah, I still don't eat bread. Okay, don't judge me, chat. It's
He's gonna have an amazing sandwich tomorrow though, with a thick slice and a thin slice.
it's gonna be the best sandwich. But we're good. Metal straws. What do you think?
I like them.
You think we should replace plastic with metal? Oh, also, first week of school just finished now. Now I fund Toy Cat's alcoholic mental breakdown. Thank you very much, Aerospace Nerd, for the $5 super chat. I'll take a shot to that. Sounds good to me. A shot of melon juice.
How else are you gonna have a mental breakdown from alcohol?
It's true, you can't have mental breakdown if you don't drink alcohol. A mental breakdown from alcohol. Not that I'm drinking alcohol. Of course. Have you shown your homies those American sweets you got? Have I shown my homie those American sweets I got?
If you got them recently, probably not.
No, I got back on Monday.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen me since then, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not.
Have you heard anything about my trip to America?
Except for what you put in the chat. No.
Good that you didn't say it out loud. I was just thinking as soon as I said it, like, oh god, that is not public information.
Imagine if I just told like.
Oh yeah,
the
imagine you're
story.
just like, yeah, the whole story just out loud, and I was like, oh yeah.
Wait, where's the live stream turn off button?
Okay, I've got the emergency button. It's F9. If you think I'm about to do something bad or you're about to do something bad, F9.
Okay.
Just hit it. Immediately
You
stops.
got very close there.
Sorry?
You got very close to the F9 button.
Yeah, I was like, okay, just in case you're gonna say the story as an example of the thing you were gonna tell. That's a thing you shouldn't say.
Yeah.
You didn't get arrested, did you, lol? I'm terrified of being arrested every time I go to the US, actually. Like, every time I look to see police, I'm like, oh man, I totally just jaywalked recently. Like, by the way, do you know what jaywalking is, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a ridiculous crime? Isn't that,
Yeah.
like,
I
admittedly,
mean, it
they
makes more sense in the US because they have like larger roads.
much larger, really, really large. Even in the inner city, I crossed a 5-lane road of just like, I was like, why? Why do you need?
Jaywalked?
I jaywalked. I did.
The one you got arrested.
It's crazy because I don't even think of it as jaywalking. I'm just like, I need to cross the street. Why wouldn't I? But that's a crime. That's a genuine crime.
That is nuts.
There's a few other weird ones like drinking under 21. Like I tried to drink under 20. The bartender got like so upset.
Oh, you
like,
said about your ice cream.
yeah, the ice cream. It wasn't even a drink. It was an ice cream I tried to order, and the bartender was so upset with me. Yeah. Also, you better be starting to build that melon farm to sky height to compensate for all the melon juice needs. That's a fun idea, Yuan Lopez. But
Can you make melon juice in Minecraft now?
you can't, sadly.
Oh.
Oh, okay. If I told you bees were added to Minecraft, would you believe me?
Yes, because I've seen memes of it. And like,
Yeah, right. I don't believe it. It's real though. It's genuinely real. There are real bees in Minecraft. Do you take a shot, by the way?
yeah, you
Okay.
poured one for me, and
I have real bad memory for like
you're
really
already
recent.
starting that mental breakdown.
Thank you, by the way, Mr. $5. You've started the mental breakdown for me. What happened with the ice cream? So I tried to order ice cream while I was in the good old US of A. The first time I went, so I was 20, it would have been. And it happened to have some alcohol in it. It was like a little bit of something too. And then midway through making it, the guy asked like, oh, actually, I just need to check your ID. It's a formality. He looks, and I'm 20 and 9 months or something. So I didn't even consider this as a thing. And he gets so offended, he's like, whoa, man, this isn't okay. And I'm like, what's the problem? Like, and it was a whole thing, basically. I told the story a bit wonky, but I tried to buy an alcoholic ice cream, not even that alcoholic, and a bartender basically like was very, very offended because he could have been shut down for it, which is ridiculous. But
You should just grab the ice cream and licked it.
man, that I honestly like. Is it legal to steal alcohol under the age of, well, not legal, but is it a crime to have someone steal? I did. Oh no, yeah. I don't know what he did in the end. I think he just gave me 2 regular ice creams or something, but oh no, I think you pay after in America. That's the problem. You pay way after. Like you have to ask someone.
So it's like just going to a restaurant here.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like at that ice cream place, it was kind of like a restaurant, like halfway between restaurant and bar. Lamo ID'd for ice cream. I was genuinely ID'd for ice cream and turned down. If you just didn't ask, it's not like, you know, there's undercover inspectors going in there trying to buy slightly alcoholic ice creams. Then we're like, we're shutting you down.
And they're British as well.
Oh yeah, exactly right. Oh, here's the thing. Every single Uber driver in the US this time suspected I was a FBI agent. Every single one of them. Because I I never talk about my job to people who don't know it because I just too many questions. I've even been I've been on a few dates where I just don't mention it, just like so I was like, oh yeah, I'm here for 3 days and then this that, and they're like, so you don't have to answer whatever, but are you an FBI agent? And
oh no!
Stop demonetizing me, Matthew. I need this AdSense. Oh, I'm so sorry.
My thumb's all melony now.
You should pour the next one, I think. my ability to pour is slowly going down. Wait, it's giving alcohol to a minor? Okay, in London. If it's an alcoholic ice cream, no minor is buying it to get drunk, though.
Yeah, and also we do Christmas puddings and we put brandy on it.
Really? I've never had that.
It's not been set on fire.
You set your Christmas puddings on fire? I want to come to your Christmas. Your Christmas is way more fun.
Have you ever seen that?
No, not Christmas pudding. Really?
Yeah. And then that's got brandy in it, but we give it to children.
We also give wine to children,
if they
right?
want it,
That's
it's just a pudding.
Do you know what the legal drinking age is in the UK? If you're not out at a bar or whatever.
18, isn't it?
But if you're in your own home, do you know what the drinking age is?
Parents' discretion.
It's free. Obviously, it's parents' discretion.
Yeah.
Like any law where there's no law, it's parents' discretion, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's free.
3 years old.
If there's a 2-year-old baby with 11 months, you give them a little bit of wine. Police bust down your door. They're like, FBI, open up. Because obviously our police are called the FBI here.
Yeah.
I've always thought it's cool, by the way, that in the UK you can't get swatted because police will come around like a biddie club instead of because people get flashbanged and they die. Like there are deaths right from swatting in America.
You don't want to mess around with those.
Have you ever been flashbanged? It sounds okay.
I've seen them go off.
But I mean, in a video, right?
Yeah, in a video. But it still looks really violent.
Will you get flashbanged with me in Vegas when we go?
No.
Not even a little bit?
No.
Do you think it hurts?
Yes.
Why would it hurt? Give Matthew $2, thanks. I'll buy you $2 worth of... What can you buy for $2 anywhere?
Gambling money, right?
I'll get $2 on the roulette wheel.
That's what I'm going to bet on 0.
God damn. Matthew insists he's betting on 0 and it upsets me so much, by the way. Hold down the right arrow on your keyboard. Why does he want me to do that?
Does it do anything?
I don't know. That's why I'm cautious. It's like when people say, "Oh, F4."
You and that's the command to just take over the live stream.
It's like a sleeper agent virus or something.
You're an FBI agent. They're hacking. They want to know your mission.
Where are you headed after this, Alina? So answer Alina Khan without giving any specifics about this location, but in general.
We are going to meet some friends.
Okay, there you go. It's like the thing about asking about what I did when I was in America. It's like, wait, a little bit.
You should have been hovering your finger over this.
So we're going to the London Horses Arms and oops, okay, F9. Also, how tipsy is he? How tipsy is he, Matthew? He's
a bit tipsy.
Would you say so? I mean, I should be less tipsy than the last time because there's less alcohol drunk. That's science, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I don't know if you've gone through 2 bottles or not.
That's true. I could have. I mean, there is this that is suspiciously empty.
Yeah.
I've kept this around just in case I ever need to be like, just midway through the stream, pull out a skull bottle, drink it. I think it'd be a really good bit because no one expects it, but funnily enough, there aren't many situations where a skull bottle of rum is needed.
You need to play pirate games.
I need to play pirate games, yeah. What do you think of No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky, but it's pirate game instead. You know the one.
I didn't really look into it because I wasn't really that interested in it. So
it's not very good in my opinion. It's probably gone good now, like No Man's Sky, but it's got the same problem where it's a cool idea with no content.
I don't know. I feel like No Man's Sky is just they were really bad, and then they were probably because they needed more time, and then they were like, let's just keep doing it.
But if you were in charge of No Man's Sky, you got so many millions. How have you nearly finished the skull bottle already? Just clarify, that wasn't in this stream. This was separate stuff. Don't worry, I'm not an alcoholic.
He just drinks rum straight. He's nuts. That's why he's going to have a mental breakdown after this.
You know, the guy asked for a mental breakdown, so I went off to the right here. I started drinking while Matthew was talking. None of you even noticed.
I mean, I didn't even notice, so yeah, that's sneaky drinking that.
I would have taken a big swig of that after dying in the Nether. Yeah, that'd be a really funny bit. The next time something really tragic happens, I should just take the rum, all in one. Just because this is enough that I can chug it without killing myself. This it's like a shot or something, Yeah. Oh, just because he's referencing something. So I was trying to walk 1,000,000 blocks in Minecraft. Stupid thing, and I died about 75% of the way. So all my stuff was lost.
Oh.
and like the hours of work I had to do just to start the journey back because I needed to get the stuff to get the stuff. If that makes sense. Like I needed the stuff to get there, so I needed stuff to get the stuff to get there.
Does stuff not despawn now?
It doesn't despawn unless you're within a certain number of chunks.
Okay.
Like it has to be in a loaded chunk. Right now, 1,000,000 blocks isn't loaded in, so it can't despawn. Yeah, so
Otherwise, you must have a crazy decent computer if that was the case. Like,
I would indeed need to have a crazy. Oh, okay, this map's useless. I'm impressed. I actually got some good, like a little bit of work done today, while also basically just drinking and telling stories. How fast can you chug an entire shot?
That makes a shot, isn't that?
Is that? Did you pour that for you or just for the next shot in general?
For whoever.
I'm going to show you a fast way to drink shots. Because usually what people do is they pour it upside down. Don't let gravity be the limiting factor. Because gravity is... There's like a speed to gravity, right? You know it, I bet. The meters per second.
I don't know off by heart. But
oh, I thought you were a science man.
There's definitely a terminal velocity to things.
But there's also a gravity...
But it depends also on the object.
Gravity is a fixed speed though, right? Or like a...
Yeah, but you've got aerodynamics involved.
Okay, so liquids have the same speed all the time, right? Oh, someone's... Okay, 9.81. Okay, thank you, Leanne Vandermeer. Appreciate it. So 9.81 meters a second is the speed of liquid, I believe. Or if any non-air resistant or... Like, that's the default speed of gravity. So 9.81 meters a second sounds good. 9.3, some people are saying.
It varies based off the aerodynamics of said...
But that's just another force pushing
just
down.
a drop
pushing up on that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm
Also,
saying if you have a lot of liquid, it falls.
It
I watched it.
It varies around the globe as well, because it's not even.
Really?
Yeah. There's denser parts of
Oh, yeah, very slightly.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, in Australia, gravity is double. It's like the moon over there. But
how do you think they stay on the upside down of the Earth?
You would need more gravity, wouldn't you? That is.
Yeah.
But so the pro tip is don't wait for gravity. If you want to drink a shot fast because you want to get out of the way.
Do I need to back away?
You no, I'm not gonna. Wait, actually, do you know the trick where you get a whole bottle of like beer or something and you put a straw in?
Yeah, so the air gets.
The air
on the
can.
bottom, yeah.
But with a shot, you use your mouth because when you breathe in, you create a vacuum in your lungs. Maybe I don't understand the full thing, but you can create a vacuum in your mouth.
You create less. It's less dense inside of you than it is. The atmosphere basically.
But when you suck real fast, real hard, you can make a vacuum, right? And a vacuum has more.
Fast enough. I don't think it's actually a true vacuum.
But okay, wait. Let me prove. I'll have to drink the shot first. So first of all.
Do I need to press F9? Are you gonna die?
It was good.
You're not supposed to breathe it in your lungs.
Yeah, I realized as soon as I did it. I was like, wait. Oh, it's in my nose.
Did you get all of it?
I didn't get. Okay, that was fast though. Say what you will about the actual effectiveness of that. That was. Oh man, I need to get like a. Okay, my genes are perfect for this. This is the reason genes exist. Don't inhale alcohol. Can confirm. Okay, so chat, don't create a vacuum in your lungs. I swear that's what. Okay, when you drink water, that's what you do,
You're
though.
not creating a vacuum.
Like, okay, you put it upside down, then you can push it along faster than gravity, though. I think.
Yes,
right?
you can because it'll be less dense. I don't know how we do it.
I've got melon in my nose.
I know you. There's less air in you, so then the atmosphere pushes it in. That's how straws work.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Straws do the same thing. So I was thinking if you could create a straw, but straight to your
lungs.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem. That's the problem. It goes straight to your lungs. Who is this guy? Your boyfriend? Are you my boyfriend?
No, I'm his wife.
Yeah, this is my wife. You bigot. It's 2019. But man, that genuinely like hurt. That was like a second where it's like, ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good. But my point was, wait, actually, I've got to drink the rest of this first. If there wasn't a vacuum in your lungs, this wouldn't be possible.
You can't really even say it properly.
That wouldn't be possible if there wasn't a vacuum in your lungs. So, fun fact.
I think it's a vacuum in your mouth. I think that's what we do.
Is it vacuum in your mouth?
Otherwise, where does the air go?
Where does the air go when you breathe in? When you breathe out? I know the air. Where does the space? Where does your body get smaller? Like,
So like in a resting position, your lungs, yeah.
Where's that going?
In a resting position, your lungs are just normal, right?
Yeah.
So then when you breathe in, you can breathe in from there. Your lungs go down. But if you do it in a glass, you're breathing in all the air in the glass. Therefore.
And then you're creating a vacuum.
No, you're just creating less air pressure because your lungs are.
Because you get rid of all of the air in the glass, so there's
you're
nothing.
Expanding your lungs, the air that's within you becomes less dense. So then the atmosphere pushes it.
Oh, it's based on pressure, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, thank you very much, chat, for coming along to this. Just so you know.
I might be wrong, but that was like. Just off
if he's wrong, let me know in the send me a tweet, but only if you know, not if you're guessing, because everyone guesses all the time. Send me a tweet if you know that he's wrong, so I can prove him wrong in about half an hour, because everyone knows that's the thing. Twig has no understanding of physics. Yeah, my physics is real bad. I'll admit that freely right now. Oh wait, do you know what glandular fever is?
No.
I discovered it
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
I discovered it a day ago. It's something you can only get once in your life. It's like a chicken pox or something, and it makes you like chronically like sick and tired for 5 months. And there's no way of knowing you've gotten it until you like the symptoms arise, but you have it for months before. So right now we could be it's called mono in America. So mono, or kissing disease, I think they call it. But there's a disease that you can just have at any time. You can get from so many things, even sharing drinks, by the way. If I had mono, you would now have mono. Better hope I haven't kissed anyone dodgy recently.
Sure.
But that ever since I heard it, I'm like genuinely cautious now. Like, oh man, you can just get it anytime, all the time. Are you not freaked out by random illnesses you can get all the time?
I mean, is it like really bad, or is it just past like the flu or something?
It's like a 5-month flu.
But then you only get once in your life.
Yeah, like a chicken pox. Do you have your chicken pox yet?
Yeah, I have. I think.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, as an adult, it wrecks you, right? Mono gang.
I mean, it probably wrecks you as a kid. It's just people care about you more as a kid.
People care about you less as a kid.
No.
People care about you less than you care about yourself. You think your parents care about you more than you care about yourself?
As a kid, yes.
Wow, I want to live your life, man.
Did you? Oh,
Did it go on you that time?
No, it went on the controller again.
The controller's good at absorbing melon juice.
Okay. It's gonna be very sticky next time you use it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna grab like a.
I don't think that'll help. Paper's not very good at absorbing things. That's just more paper.
I wanna know what's on the paper though. I've honestly forgotten. It's a bunch of like random characters and probably a password.
How you cracked the Da Vinci Code.
I've got the wooden cube. Wait, just while I do this, so Matthew's gonna solve a cube for you.
No, I'm not.
This is your
I'm terrible at it.
Oh, have you never done it?
No.
So it's a cube made out of wood that you can pull apart and put back together. Okay, you got to entertain the stream for a minute while I go get a wet white sauce.
Wait, do you have compressed air there?
I do. Will that fix it?
Don't do it onto your monitor.
Yeah, it's going away. It's going away, but I don't know where to. Well, I think you just got to watch out for the charging port, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the only non-electrically sealed part. Kiss your wife on the nose. So my advice to someone yesterday was like, oh, I like a girl, don't know how to interact with her. My thing was like because they never kissed someone before, they don't know how to do it. Was just start with the nose. That's then you can work down from there. And that's my life advice for everything.
Do an Eskimo kiss or actually like mouth kiss the nose?
Eskimo kiss is like nose,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, I'm talking like mouth, nose. Kiss, and that's why kissing on the nose is a big thing.
Oh, okay.
I want to live your life, he says, pouring a shot. So, Cat, you're funny. Thank you, Tyler Shumway. I appreciate it a lot. Have you ever kissed a girl under the nose under that circumstance? I'll be honest, I haven't kissed a girl on the nose. Have you Eskimo kissed someone?
No.
It's really
Well, I mean,
gay.
You probably accidentally did it.
Yeah, that's... But,
Oh, it's not really, yeah.
I did on purpose once. It's really gay. Like, there are some things you do and you're like, that was good. That is something I hope to do again under some circumstances.
If you're dating an Eskimo, you have to do it.
Do Eskimos actually kiss that way, do you
I mean,
think?
it's called Eskimo.
See, right, it has to be
I don't think it... Oh, I mean, it might be.
Okay, but like,
I
okay.
don't know where it came from.
But Jewish people do have bigger noses and we call it a Jewish nose, right? there are some stereotypes that have
Feel
some
like
truth.
being a bit racist there.
I said, give me a cover story. What did I say? Genoans, like people from Genoa, Alaska.
They knows things.
They know. There's the way to end the stream. Wait, anyone who here, if anyone here is ethnically or religiously Jewish, did you know they're different? You can be both ethnically Jewish and religiously Jewish, but there's no crossover. You have to be born Jewish or you're not a real Jew.
Okay.
It's the only religion I know that's true
I'm
like
not
that.
a real Jew then, guys.
You can never be a real Jew. Even if you marry a Jew, your kids will maybe be Jews. It's like the half-blood thing. Oh, that's probably racist. Thank you very much for watching the live stream. We'll end on a more positive note than my misunderstandings of Jewish people. So, give me one subject, Matthew. I'm going to drink while you.
Subject?
Anything you think would be interesting and is neutral.
Space.
I went to NASA last week. Wait, let me show you the picture. Okay, chat, go to twitter.com/ibxtoycat. Follow me. Follow me. I've got a picture on there, I think. The new Twitter, they made it like a mobile site, so I don't know how any of it works. But okay, here we go.
Like a mobile, right?
Yeah, I'm clearly that's what I'm doing wrong. I was at the genuine NASA Okay, that's the only picture I've got here. But I was at the genuine NASA headquarters. It's next to the headquarters, but like the place where Houston, because they say Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah.
I was in Houston. It was cool.
Yeah, you done a whole like bit on the chat there about Houston.
Yeah. Dan was into it too. That's what I liked. I like that. But chat. To end this live stream, to get all of this going away, because I need to end this very shortly. I want to talk about the jacket because I said I would. Matthew, what do you think about the jacket?
Is it a new jacket or is this your?
This is my car salesman jacket. I don't want to spoil it, but that's what you might know it as.
I mean, it suits you because you are a car salesman.
Famously, that's what I do for a living. Yeah, I sell cars. But too drunk to continue. I don't actually think so. We were just meant to be somewhere a little bit ago.
Sure.
Is Andrew currently getting underwater? Oh, do you wanna waterboard me?
No, I really don't.
But come on, do it for Tom. Do it for the live stream. Let's do it on a live stream this time.
No.
Yeah, no, that might get me demonetized.
I feel like I'm gonna get arrested.
Is waterboarding illegal now?
It might be.
I'm gonna Google actually, because I know in the US it's torture, but like we don't waterboard people, so it might not be considered torture. Is waterboarding? I can't spell. Is waterboarding illegal?
Also, why do you want? Why?
While the guidelines for interrogation do not specifically ban waterboarding, the executive. Oh, that's American. Yeah, I don't think we do it in the UK.
UK at the end.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's silly that we have to do that though. But oh, David Miliband, the United Kingdom Foreign Secretary, described it as torture, and said the UK unreservedly condemns it. That seems to me like it's probably not good. Waterboarding works, says former MI5 head. If it works, then why is it illegal? That's a whole fun debate that I actually don't want to dive into. Let's not talk about torture. It's me again. Thank you, Diamond Black, for the 199 super chat. I want to explain the jacket. So this is my car salesman jacket because I sell cars. Yeah. But
you sold me a car.
Yeah, I got you a good deal too, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
0% down, 120% over 2 years. It was a good deal. But the jacket thing. So within society, there are rules about what you can and can't wear. You can't go naked. Correct.
I mean, you could try.
To a bar. To a Weatherspoons, let's say.
No, it's frowned upon.
Frowned upon, exactly. Even if it's not frowned upon, I felt like a bouncer would say, hey, you've got ID and I appreciate that, but you do need clothes as well. So you can't go naked in society. There are rules you have to follow, if nothing else. I put it down because someone said it was in my face, so I made it cover my whole face, by the way. There are rules that are, like, you need to follow. And when it comes to formal wear, you can wear like a shirt or like a nice hoodie or something like that. But also you can wear a jacket. So I got a really shiny blazer, and like it literally, I don't think it shows up so well on the stream, but it literally is shiny, and it's my way of attracting attention, like a SOS sign. And now people will know there's a problem. Anyway, thank you for coming along to the live stream, everyone. This is gonna be unlisted afterwards, so if you want to see it again, you have to click like save for later or something. And we're going to go meet our friends. It'll be great. Also, it's not waterboarding if you use diesel, says Lyndon.
Let's use diesel then. Let's go like siphon some cars out front.
Do you know? Okay, wait. Before we go, give me a scientific explanation. Why is diesel so much better, but then worse for the environment than petrol is? Because we use diesel.
I honestly don't know.
I mean, like everyone's always like, oh yeah, diesel's the worst, but it's like, but isn't diesel also kind of good? Because it's cheaper, but also I don't understand diesel.
I mean, I'm not actually a car owner, even though you sold me that car.
You sold it immediately afterwards.
Yeah, I made a profit.
Do we know any car owners?
Thomas.
Oh yeah, Tom with his girlfriend Mercedes.
Yeah.
That's his car! Hey! Perfect end to the live stream.
Hey.
Thank you for watching. We've got 20 minutes to be where we're going, so we're going to get there, not by car. Thank you for watching. Give me money, or like if you don't have money.
Give me money as well.
If you give me money, I won't give it to him, but I can pretend to. But no, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Say thank you to Matthew for coming along and saying some words to you all. And I'll see you all in the next one, which will probably be next Thursday. Maybe like Monday or Tuesday or something. This was fun. See you all then. Bye.
Goodbye.
This is where you don't hit end, but you just pretend it's ended.
Okay.
So you ready to go?
I'm gonna drink this alcohol.
Oh, do you want some more?
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
I mean, the more alcohol I drink here, the less money I have to spend, right?
See, here's the thing about pre-gaming. Everyone always thinks like, oh yeah, you do it and you save money. You just end up drinking more. Like you spend money at home and then you also spend money at the bar. Because you never pre-drink so much that you never...
But I need gambling money, so I'm gonna try and spend less.
For tonight?
No, for Vegas.
Oh, in general. Yeah, I was...
Yeah, so I'm saving money.
Also, there was a casino opened in this part of the world we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna bet big in Vegas. Because of the Brexit thing, the pound has dropped so far, and it's actually beneficial for me. Like, because all these people gave me money in dollars, right? Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.